Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Rufio Phoenix here at Phoenix Code. And I would like to do this thought log, this captain's log, about fathering. There are some kind of over the years that I've done YouTube, my subscribers have become of awareness that I raise two different boys. One is my own and one is adopted. Many different guys and many different opinionated fuckheads had the audacity to tell me that I was less of a man because I raise a child that I did not create. I would like to argue with that. I would like to very much argue a difference of opinion that it takes incredible strength, emotional intelligence, and cognitive ability to be able to raise a child you did not create. Hear me out. You could raise your own child, sure, and absolutely. By all means, teach them right from wrong, do all the same things. But let me ask you this: if that child that you're raising isn't your own and doesn't learn right from wrong or the things that will help him to succeed in life, or maybe it's a her, but anyway, my point being, if that child doesn't receive the blessings of parents and family that will, in other words, guide that child to success in his or her future, then how can you call yourself a parent if you were not there to do that? Even if it isn't your own. It takes real strength to put a man in front of a child he did not make. And for that man to step up to the plate like that. Because who else is going to raise the child, Who else? Who else is going to raise the child? Not his mom. Not his dad. His dad done dipped out to a whole nother state. And his mom done dipped out on the dad and that child for both me and him. So someone, a man, of real masculinity, a man has to go in and raise that child to do the right thing. So in my instance, that's me. And a lot of men have said to me, a lot of people in general have said, "Oh, you're less a man because you're raising a child that isn't your own." Oh, shut your gourd. Hop into cloppy, you bumper clot. Shit. No, for real. It takes real strength and real knowledge, real wisdom to be able to raise a child that is not your own, just as it takes real knowledge, discipline, training, and understanding of the world around you to envelop into politics, just like it takes real training, knowledge, and discipline to be able to become a martial artist or a UFC fighter. It takes real experience. Experience with being raised by a good father and mother. Experience by good interactions with people around you and peers. Good experience with finance, with work, with understanding of opportunities and preservation of self. To teach a boy all of that as a man is really hard. It takes patience that most men simply do not have. As it is in 2025, most men are dipping out of the home because they don't want to be daddy anymore. There's an argument in the battle of the sexes about, oh, well, if a woman can say, I'm unhappy and get divorced, then a man should be able to say, well, I don't want to I'm not the father to your kids. Well, fuck you. That makes you a real piece of dog shit, doesn't it, guy? It makes you a real piece of garbage, doesn't it? And I bet it makes you feel like more a man that you can say no to a woman having birthed your kid, but you don't want to father it. It's a lack of responsibility, a lack of decorum, a lack of sensibility, a lack of understanding, a lack of masculinity, and a lack of strength. I have little patience for how other people treat me anymore. And honestly, at the same time, I kind of don't care. Because anybody with an issue with me has an issue with themselves. The only reason anybody hates me is because they hate their own existence. Spot on. I won't even have to credit that to anything because it's written in so many books. On psychology, on spiritual health, on mental health, all of it. Y'all just need to get some therapy and meds. I did it. Your turn. And as a father, you want to be as stable as possible, but most men out here too unstable, too foolhardy, too stupid to be able to actually step up to the plate. Most of them didn't even get raised with a proper mother and father. Most of them had a single parent home, and that's why they end up criminals. But girls love a bad boy. You could have chosen the nerds. Just saying. We had better parents. But no, it takes real strength to raise any child that you did not create as a man. It takes real strength as a woman to be able to raise a child like that. So it must take the same amount of equal strength to be able to do it as a man. So I refuse to hear that anybody thinks I'm lesser specifically because, oh my, I'm raising an adopted stepson. Oh my. That's my son you're talking about. Watch your goddamn mouth. Anyway. I bid you a good evening. Stay awesome and ninja. Drink coffee. Be awesome. Be excellent. I really had to get this off my chest and speak my piece about it. My truth comes first in my book. Peace. Stay awesome, ninja. Drink coffee. Be awesome. Be excellent. I hope this video can benefit somebody in the motivation that if they feel like the world's crashing down around them and they don't have the right supports to let them know that affirmatively they're doing the right thing by raising a child they did not make. Trust me, my friend, you are. You're doing it right. Where many men would seek to walk out, you stepped up to the home plate. You picked up the baseball bat, and now you're letting the pitcher pitch. Knock it the fuck out the field.